Hey guys, and welcome back to TEW. We are doing our hardest challenge ever, our local to global, where we started with 0 money, 0 prestige, and 0 momentum. To make things even harder, we are a Japanese wrestling company based in the USA. If we go over our last few shows, when I can find the show button, show history, we started the new year as well, which was pretty cool. But we had Marika Kobayashi defeat Yuko Sakurai and Haruka Umasaki to retain the US women's title. Black Mensa Ray and Puma de Oro would defeat Hajime and Takumi Baba, and then Zeus defeated Yon Saito for the heavyweight title. We then had Minoru Tanaka defeat Naoshi Sano, Thekla defeat Masamoto. Thekla then cut a promo because she can speak English in the United States, obviously. And then Black Mensa Ray defeated Keiji Tora to retain the junior heavyweight title. And in our final show of last episode, we had Yon Saito defeat Kodai Nozaki. We had Jaguar Yokota win the women's world title from Marika Kobayashi, and Sugura would defeat Takagura. Now, with all that being said, I don't really know where to go from here. We also need to get through some episodes, or some shows I should say. We also need to start building our roster a little bit. We've got some good people, we just need them to move. Like Puma de Ora is going to be huge, all sorts. So, yeah. We need to figure out who hasn't wrestled in a while, and we need to get them booked on shows, obviously. But, overall, we're in a pretty good spot. If we come to our size, we are gaining popularity. We're an 8 in the Southwest now, and we are only 20,000 in debt, which actually isn't too bad, considering we pay for flights for a lot of people and all sorts. So, all in all, it could be much worse. But with that being said, we are going to do our usual, and we will skip ahead. Any interesting news we'll obviously talk about. Any wrestlers potentially to bring in, we'll bring in. And if not, I will see you at the shows. Okay, we have some news, which I accidentally clicked on. Daki Inaba has left Noah, so we are going to sign Daki. Badly herniated disc, that's okay though. So, USA, because hopefully in that time he'll actually move over. You never know. So let's bring in Daki for 2 years. Excellent. Cool. As long as he doesn't retire, because he is 37. I could see that happening. The other thing we need to do that I've just remembered about is we need to change our product. Now, I like Noah's product, but it doesn't work for us currently. So, reset competes in, change product base. We are going to change the product base. I do want some sort of Puraso though. Fans will expect events to be 100% matches. Fans will expect TV shows to be 95% matches, 5% angles. Matches less than 15 minutes will not be able to achieve a world-class score. No. Psycho Circus? Nope. Should we just do our no style? This is the product I do in like 90% of my saves. We're going to do it. Reset, the episode can reset members and members roster. Oh no. Okay, we've completely changed our product. This should make our shows a higher value, and it's a product I know how to work with. It does kind of suit that Japanese style, because with Noah shows, I don't know if anyone's familiar with them. I wouldn't say they're all just, Japanese strong style, like the Purasu. There's a lot of like lucha stuff sometimes, all sorts. There's hardcore stuff. So, yeah, I think we're going to stick with that. Oh, and Fallon Henley's being offered a new contract. Never mind then. Okay, let's continue. Okay, we have some news, which is going to be Daki Inaba, so we're going to bring him in as a face. And I saw something here. Fans amazed by Darby Allin, awesome. Eric is leaving the WWE. War Machine could be pretty cool to bring in for the tag division. They did do a run in New Japan. Alright, we'll bring him in. Depends how Ivar is as well. But they are also old, and by the time we can justify their costs, they probably won't be worth it. But it doesn't hurt to add them to the shortlist. Okay, we have a lot of people leaving. So Yuji Nagata is leaving New Japan. John Cena is leaving the WWE. How much is Yuji Nagata to bring in for a match? Too expensive. Amy Sakura is leaving AEW. She would be awesome to bring in. Oh, the problem is, yes, she works with DPW and Choco Pro and stuff, so... Kenta, I'd love to bring Kenta in. PCO? Kota Ibushi. Is Kota Ibushi wrestling for anyone else? 0-1, okay. Never mind. Paige, or Saraya, I guess, is leaving AEW. Bobby Fish is leaving MLW. We're going to shortlist Bobby Fish. I'd happily bring him in for a match. Is anything else happening? Carlito's leaving WWE. Serena Deeb leaving AEW. I'd love to bring her in, a road agent and wrestler in one, but we've got her in our other series. So I'm going to try and keep things separate, so we won't bring her in. Brian Myers is leaving TNA. There's an exodus of everyone from companies here. An absolute exodus. Alex Kane's leaving MLW. Interesting. Let's shortlist Alex Kane. Okay, Binda Jinder's leaving TNA as well. Oka Sasaki is re-signed with Noah. He is someone that I definitely want to bring in eventually. Probably one of my favourite wrestlers at the moment. He is so good. Seeing him live as well was amazing. Well, after all that, Prestige have made an offer to Alex Kane, so there goes our chances of bringing him in. Okay, Go Jiozaki has left Noah, so how much is good old Go Jiozaki? 50? Absolutely, we're bringing Go Jiozaki in. 50 a show, that's insane. He's going to be a star player for us, 100%. Okay, we can bring Go in, so let's bring him in as a face. We've also got other news. Alex Kane Highbrow Prestige, we expected that. Now with that being said, I want to check out our creative. Go isn't on there yet, interesting. Does he count as a ring general? No, okay, so we probably have to skip ahead a little bit. But we have got Go Jiozaki now, which is nice. Oh, we can do Surgeon and Daki and Abba, let's do that. Oh, it was a failure. He's over a year, okay. Okay, well, bye Daki. Sorry, buddy. Oops. Okay, we've got some more news. Survival Tabita has relocated to the southwest. Naoshi Sano is also relocated, which is great. And Akira Tozawa has left. He wants 700 a show still, so never mind. What did I want to look at? Who is in my booking team? There's enough people. Okay. I'm just trying to think. Where is Jaguar Yokota? I think we're going to do it, you know. Contract. Release Survival to Beta. That means we now need to do our Inner Circle. So Head of Talent Relations. No one, apparently. Okay. Come on, there must be someone that can do talent relations. Oh, because everyone's an active wrestler. Balls. Okay. Senior Road Agent Jaguar Yokota. Cool. You know what? That's fine. Whatever. I don't care. Okay, it's time for our first show, so let's give some people a night off. We will use Arata. He should be in our juniors division, I believe. Yep, so he's a junior. Cool. We'll use Arturo Tevez as well, so we haven't used her yet. Black Menso Ray can have the night off. We will use Go Jiozaki. He is a heavyweight, so we don't need him. Cool, so we use Hajime. Arata Hajime. We don't need you. We'll keep you. We need Jaguar Yokota to be our road agent. Saito can have the night off. Tora. I'm just trying to think who we need here. We don't need Zeus. We don't need Yoko. We don't need Waka. We don't need Thekla, nor Baba. In fact, we don't need most of these people. Masamoto. Minoru Tanaka is a heel. Yeah, we don't need Tanaka yet. We don't need Marie. We need our ref. I'm just trying to think what we have here. Okay, actually that is perfect. Cool. So we're done. So tonight's venue is the Southwest. Pre-show booking, it's only us, which is fine. We'll spend a creative finish. Beautiful. Locker room incidents, nothing. Excellent. Let's medal. And let's see if we can get a friendship going between Giozaki and Tevez. Why not? Cool. Okay, let's get this show booked. Okay, in our opening match, we had Hiragi Kurumi defeat Aurora Tevez in 12 minutes with a humanless driver. I'm not sure what that is, but 32 wrestling rating, a 38 segment rating. We will definitely take that. Hajime defeated Arata. This was Arata's debut. 34 wrestling rating and a 38 segment rating. Not too bad at all. And in our main event, of course, we had to use Go Giozaki. He defeated Kodai Nozaki in 20 minutes, a 44 segment rating with a 36 wrestling rating, Giozaki with a 49 and Nozaki with a 23. This match would have been better if Nozaki wasn't off his game, but all in all, we will take that. No penalisations thanks to changing our product. Awesome. Shows increased popularity in one region, perfect. And we can address the locker room, and I think we have to give it to Go, obviously, for being amazing. And who else do we want to give it to? Who else did good? I'm just trying to think. I think it was Hajime. Cool. Financial report, we did lose 2,000, but that's okay. Popularity, we've gone up to 9, even better. Cool. We've got more good news as Kodai Nozaki and Gosamaru have relocated as well. Things are finally coming together. We've got so many people that now live where we need them. Who's in the southeast? Oh, Kathy Kelly, that makes sense. Yeah, we'd love to see this. Beautiful. It's literally day 2, like the next day after what we just spoke about, and more people have relocated. Kurumi and Tevez are now in the southwest as well. Excellent. That means we can maybe use more people, like we can do tag matches and stuff, because we're paying less for flights now. And another one has relocated. They're just flocking over now. This is awesome. This is actually awesome. Opens us up to so many new matches and match types and everything. And now Waka has relocated to us. Perfect. Things are going way better this episode than I ever expected. I will happily take that. Okay, in phenomenal news, Go Giozaki has now also relocated to us. Incredible. This could be the episode where things really start turning around, it seems. Okay, time for our second show. So for this one, we know we don't need Arata. We can also remove him from our shortlist. We don't need Tevez. We'll use Black Menso Ray. We'll use Kathy Kelly, who can also come off our shortlist. Go Giozaki come off our shortlist. We'll keep Gosamaru. Hajime can have the night off. I'm just trying to think of who we want. So who do I want Black Menso Ray to go up against? Minoru Tanaka, that could be good. Take you off the shortlist? Yeah, we're going to do Minoru Tanaka. So Gosamaru. Do I want to use you? I've got to stop pressing the wrong button. No, I don't want to use you. We use Waka, because we haven't used Waka yet. Or do we use Yoko? No, let's use Waka. So we want Zeus. Baba can I have the night off? Sagira. You. And Naoshi Sano. Do we want to use Naoshi Sano as well? I'm just trying to think. No, we won't this show. So Kurumi can have the night off. Saito can have the night off. Nozaki. Need our ref. Kobayashi. Masamoto. Sano. Just trying to think. Do we have enough people? Yes, we do. Cool. Tonight's venue, back to the southwest. Booking team meeting, so we're going to spend no creative energy. Gosamaru is brought before Wrestlers Court for not joining in the locker room for a night out. Jaguar Yokota found him guilty and sentenced to buy him drinks for everyone. Okay. Address the locker room. Should we try some team bonding? Nothing? Cool. Okay, let's get the show booked. Okay, in our first match of the night, we had Thekla defeating Waka. 41 wrestling rating and 40 segment rating. Thekla with the 42, Waka with the 40. The match was too short. Why are we now being penalised for that? We then had Kathy Kelly debut her seductress gimmick, and she hyped up how Zeus is an unstoppable monster of a champion. He would then go on to defeat Gosamaru, 47 for Zeus, 37 for Gosamaru, 42 wrestling and 41 segment. Match was too short once again. Why are we being penalised for that? We changed our product. And then in our main event, we had Minoru Tanaka defeat Black Menso Ray for the junior heavyweight title, a 47 segment rating, 48 wrestling rating. The correct finish was a success. Minoru Tanaka got a 46 performance rating and Black Menso Ray got a 51. Not bad at all. Increased our popularity in one region. So address the locker room, it has to go to Minoru Tanaka and Black Menso Ray. Those guys absolutely performed. Seemed pleased. Financial report, we lost 2,000 again, that's fine. Didn't gain any popularity, that's not fine. Okay, so I discovered it. It's because it takes 180 days to actually change, which isn't ideal. The other thing is, because Waka has moved, we are going to negotiate her for an actual 2-year written contract, and we'll get her brought in. Beautiful. Okay, we have some news to deal with, so we can bring Waka in for 2 years. Minoru Tanaka is now relocated, even better. Is there any news here to talk about? It doesn't seem like it. Awesome. Yuko Sakurai has also moved over. Things are just... I cannot believe how well this episode is going. It's absolutely huge for us. Thekla has relocated as well. That just helps us tremendously. And Sanada. I'm so tempted to bring him in. So tempted. How long is he out for? Oh god, over a year still. Okay. Never mind. Tam Nakano is leaving Stardom. She's super expensive, but at this point she is still a wrestler. So we're going to shortlist her. Maybe we only bring her in for like one match, just to get a quick pop boost, depending on how much she costs when she leaves. But yeah, who knows? But £1,000 is insane. We can't even slightly justify that. Okay, it's time for our third show, and we can give some people the night off. So we're going to keep Yoko, because we haven't used her for a while. We'll keep Zeus. Waka can have the night off. Thekla can have the night off. We will keep Baba. We need Segura. Teokia can have the night off. So we're using Baba. We need another junior, so we use Puma de Oro. Or do we use Sano? Let's use Sano instead. So Puma de Oro can have the night off. Dekagora can have the night off. Matsumoto, I need a heal. We use Kobayashi. Nozaki can have the night off. Katora can have the night off. Tanaka can have the night off. We need Yansaito. We need Yokota, Karumi, Umasaki, Hajime. I've got Samaru we don't need. We don't need a Rata or Tevez or Black Menso Ray. So we've got Go, we've got Nyan, we've got Segura, we've got Zeus. Cool. We are good. Tonight's venue, of course, to the southwest. Booking incidents. We're not going to have any creative energy. Takumi Baba brightened the mood backstage after doing several funny cartoon drawings. Cool. Sano did training for Kobayashi and Sakurai. Hey, Yansaito and Takumi Baba have been spending a lot of time together. Many have noticed how Baba has been started acting different. Okay then. Let's inspire. Awesome. Right. Let's get the show booked. Okay, in our first match we had Naoshi Sano taking on Takumi Baba. Sano got a 33, Baba with the 44. Baba would defeat Sano with the missile kick. Wrestling rating of 38 and a segment rating of 43. In our second match on the show, we had former champion Marika Kobayashi defeat Yuko Sakurai. Marika with the 29, Yuko with the 41, a 35 wrestling rating and a 31 segment rating. Kathy Kelly then hyped up both Takeshi Sugiura and Zeus, talking about how between Zeus and the Killer Machine, they are unstoppable for tonight's main event. And then in said main event, Yun Saito and Go Shiozaki would defeat Zeus and Sugiura in 24 minutes in a 57 wrestling rating and a 62 segment rating. Damn, Go Shiozaki and Yun Saito, excellent chemistry teaming together, good to know. Saito with the 50, Shiozaki with the 68, Sugiura with the 69, Zeus with the 40. What a main event. Increased our popularity in one region. So let's address the locker room. We'll give it to Go again because he's obviously just amazing. And let's give it to Sugiura because they were the star performers. Financial report, we lost 1,700, beautiful. We've gone up to a 10 now in the Southwest, even better. For anyone who's watching our other local to global series, in this one, Drexel and Sonic have had an enormous bust up. Probably two of our biggest main eventers over in that playthrough, and over here they just don't get along. Well, before we wrap the episode up, Black Menso Ray has relocated to the Southwest, which is awesome. Akira Ranjin has gone from tone to average. Unfortunately, we still can't bring him in. But we are going to leave this episode here. Let's check out our titles quick. So, Prestige of 31, 31 and 30. Cool. Size-wise, we've gained some popularity, which is nice. How much are we making every month? About 1.5, which is pretty good. Not bad at all, to be fair. The fact we're losing less than £1,000 a month now is awesome. Hopefully this will start to balance soon as we gain more and more popularity. But regardless, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please like the video and let us know in the comments what you want to see in this playthrough. Any suggestions for wrestlers, storylines, titles, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much to our members of the channel. So thank you to Genevieve Sweet for the support. If you want to support the channel as well, you can by pressing the join button for less than $1 a month. Regardless, I really do hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.